Hi Geminis, this is going to be your reading for, let me just fix my microphone here just to make sure it picks up the noise. Again, this microphone is new. I'm just testing it out. I might not use it in the future, but we're just seeing how this goes. Alright, so this is going to be your August 15th to August 30th reading. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, or comment. Just remember, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to do what I've been doing in my other readings. We're going to start with an Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray. We're going to move on to traditional tarot and then more oracle at the end here. So, your message this week from your angel guides is no. Your message. Your angels are drawing close at this time to help you recognize that the answer to the question on your mind is no. This is not a time to proceed. You may want to, but you're being encouraged to see beyond the curtain or the certain situation and understand that following through on your ideas may have a negative effect on the whole course of your life. Angels are swooping in because they want to save the day and save you a lot of heartache from a choice that is not heart-centered. If you're feeling upset or annoyed by this guidance, this is okay. You're allowed to have an emotional response, but in truth, there will be a part of you that already knows what you're considering isn't the best use of your energy. Extended message. Do not make plans. Do not move forward. Retreat and reflect. Think deeply. Seek the advice of those you love and trust and ask them to help you and to get to the bottom of the question or issue or decision that is before you. Do not make any sudden moves. This card is coming in to help you sustain your mental, emotional, and spiritual energy and stay on the road to wholeness. Interesting message. I've never got that card before. So, if you are seeking an answer, it seems like it's no this week, Gemini. But let me pull the cards and see what we got here. For Geminis, please. Let me just feel what I am feeling, Gemini. Sorry, I just got so much brighter, but it's just the way it goes. Okay. There's this energy of this kind of cycle repeating itself here. We have the world reverse kind of in our main energy here. And when it is reversed, it's just saying that a cycle keeps repeating itself. So I'm not saying that there is kind of this testing ground right now, but there might be in these 2 weeks, Gemini, where you find there like something similar is kind of happening again. Or you feel like maybe you're like stuck in the same cycle where, you know, I start something and then something doesn't finish, or I start a relationship and it doesn't go right for me here. It feels like now is kind of in these 2 weeks a time of reflection, a time of feeling like taking a step back to kind of look at this kind of these cycles that we have maybe been doing in our life, things that kind of keep repeating themselves here that we are kind of unhappy with. Getting this energy of don't make any big like business risks or moves in these kind of 2 weeks as well. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming out in the reversed, and we have the Knight of Cups in the reversed here coming after the World in reversed. It feels like, again, this might have to do with money and relationships. Maybe some of you are finding hard to kind of maintain a job, or finding it hard to maintain relationships here as well. But yeah, it just feels like it's more of a time of this kind of this contemplation, this kind of looking back here. You know, what keeps repeating itself? Why does it keep repeating itself here? What is kind of going on? And kind of having those more kind of deep questions here for ourselves. You know, why do I keep putting myself in these kind of unhappy relationships? Having that kind of time of reflection. Why does this kind of keep happening? What is the things that are repeating itself? I think is going to be important. We have the Ace of Wands, though, which is positive. Ace of Wands here means something new, a new passion, a new idea. Something is coming forward for you here. Something that is new, something that is exciting. Maybe this is a job to get you out of your kind of current state of what you're in right now. Something new. This is kind of creative based. This is passionate based here as well. So again, could be a new relationship. Could be a new kind of art project that you are working on here. We do have this kind of newness with it, but there is this energy here that we need to really stick up for ourselves with the Seven of Wands in reverse here. It means that our boundaries are a little bit weak. What I say by that is kind of being like we're not standing up for ourselves and our own energy, understanding that we kind of know the way here. So you might feel like some people might be coming after you in these 2 weeks, and you're kind of just like, yeah, maybe you're right, maybe I shouldn't kind of do this, just because someone kind of disagrees with you, or you're like, yeah, maybe I won't kind of do that here. I won't kind of start this new project. Maybe I won't go on that date. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I'm getting that kind of energy here. Instead of kind of sticking up for what we're maybe believing in ourselves in this situation, we're letting a little bit of other people kind of dictate who we are. So yeah, I'm getting this kind of stance of like taking a step back to make sure that we're kind of at our top of the game when we kind of do this for the time that we get in, because it feels like our energy right now is a little bit defeated in a way. So we want to kind of rebuild that and kind of really take the time to kind of step back and evaluate things in these 2 weeks, it feels like. Justice. That's great. That's a good card to have. Justice is popping out here, Libra energy. It's saying that things will be just here. Karma is kind of on your side. Maybe some of you, this is kind of a legal battle that you're having right now, or it has had to do with legal in the past, but it just means things are going to move in your favor here. Karma is going to move in your favor, and I think it's because you are kind of doing this work here, Gemini. You are kind of looking at the things that have not only been other people's faults, but also for you, for like kind of repeating cycles. Here, you're going to take a look at that and kind of work on that here. It feels like you're going to be less inclined to throw yourself in situations. It's funny because I know they're saying like no right now, as you're like now is not the right time, but you might be also finding yourself now saying no to a lot of things. Finding yourself standing up for yourself, finding yourself putting your foot down and allowing yourself to say no to maybe people that want to enter your life here, but you're just like, something's just not right. Having those kind of feelings here, or, a job that you're like, yes, it will bring me kind of more money here, but am I going to be happy in this? Will I continue wanting to do this? I feel like there is this kind of new path for you that you are going to be going on. This is kind of Ace of Wands energy here, but it will involve you kind of sticking up for yourself and your kind of energy in this. And again, like I was saying before, karma is on your side. I'm saying this, a lot of it for you, it's a new job here. We're kind of weighing our decisions with the Two of Pentacles, weighing our options kind of financially. Do I want to go this way? Do I want to go that way? What do I want to kind of put my focus on here? Maybe you have kind of 2 jobs in front of you, or 2 ideas for things. Maybe you feel like you are juggling right now of jobs and you don't know kind of where to put your focus on. Let me just pull a little bit more cards to kind of see what this is. It feels like for some of you leaving one job behind in this energy, because we do have the 3 of Pentacles in the reversed. It seems like there might be a job or a group of people that you're working with right now that is not kind of feeling like it's for your greater good, or feeling like it's working out anymore for you, not feeling like a team, not feeling like you have the same kind of common goals as them. We have the Tower card in reverse here, which is actually a good card to get. It just means like we're seeing a crack in the foundation and fixing it and making minor changes here before it becomes a big kind of catastrophe. So maybe you are kind of noticing that cracks in the foundation. Maybe you are noticing that these group of people that you are surrounding yourself with right now are not don't have the same vision as you, or not kind of aligned in the same way as you. And so you might be making some changes there. Like I was saying before, the Tower is all about these kind of minor changes. Before I think you do anything drastic, as I think it feels like with this no card coming out, you might be feeling like having to act immediately I think it's just saying whatever thoughts you were having, just think about it, make a couple lists first, and kind of be more strategic in the way you're kind of thinking here. You know, see things from all sides, being like, weigh your options with this kind of Two Pentacles. Weighing your options, you know, taking some time here. Just feeling what I'm feeling from these cards that are out. All right, we have the Eight of Wands coming out here, which is kind of talking about fast actions or messages coming in fast here. So you might be getting some news or some messages that might be happening here. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is all about hard work or working on something here. Maybe there is a relationship. Again, this could be a friendship. This could be a romantic relationship. Maybe this is a work relationship here that you might be finding like messages are coming in that being like, hey, this relationship needs a little bit of work. Is it okay to talk about things? Can we work on things here? Because it feels like there's a little bit of stress involved in these two people. It feels like there's kind of no hope in this situation with the Star reversed. In the Eight of Swords here, feeling like we're really in our head about it, and feeling like things won't kind of get better. So I almost see, like, again, these messages coming in from someone being like, hey, can we work this out a little bit here? And you're kind of just like, I don't know if that's the right move. I don't know here if like I have any hope of this actually working out. But again, I feel like you're going to maybe know what to do in this situation. Know if this is someone that maybe you need to just, a situation where you just need to leave it completely, or a situation where you actually kind of want to work on it here. Work on this relationship. For some of you, it can be family, I'm getting here as well. Bottom line, it feels like, again, the choice is yours here. Maybe you are saying no to it because the no card is here. But there is this factor of choice that I'm feeling here, of choices maybe that we have to make, or choices that are coming in for us, Gemini. But it's interesting the Star card in reverse is here with the Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords kind of represents overthinking, kind of all things to do with it, headaches, feeling like you're kind of tied or bound to maybe something or someone here, and that you kind of have no escape. So maybe you are finding like you're having a hard time getting away from this person, or having a hard time kind of leaving the situation behind here, because you feel kind of all tied up in that sense. As you can see, this person here is all tied up, but they have all these swords around them that they could cut themselves free with. And I think that's the most important part, that there's this idea of choice being involved in this kind of situation here. The Hangman reversed is telling you that we need to be a little bit proactive on this. I know it's like a time of stepping back, I was saying before, but just being proactive where we kind of need to be here. So something is definitely kind of feeling like a red flag for you, or feeling like, you know, you just don't want to do something here, or do not want to have a relationship maybe with this person or things. Just trust that and kind of be like, you know what, there's no hope for this situation here. I'm kind of done with it. But also take a look at if you are kind of repeating patterns here. Honestly, I'm not you. You will know what is best for you, Gemini. I think that's the most important here. And I keep getting back to this kind of no card. I feel like you're going to start saying no to things, and people are going to kind of see how you've kind of changed, see how you've kind of evolved here. Whatever kind of conflict or stress that you are having kind of in this moment, seems like it's going to be a little bit relieved. We do have the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is kind of talking about anxiety, sleepless nights. We'll be getting kind of more sleep here. But it is kind of with this kind of conflict card. So again, it might be whatever's conflict is happening right now, you're going to be able to sleep better soon, or whatever this kind of arguing you're having with people, maybe saying no is going to be really helping you. You're going to be like, no, I'm prioritizing the sleep, I'm prioritizing myself. I'm not in this energy to kind of fight with you about this right now. I'm not going to kind of put my energy in this kind of conflict here. It's not the time. Not the time for me. I want to go to sleep. Yeah, balancing out your energy here. Temperance is coming out sideways. When my cards come out sideways, it means it can go either way. Either we continue to kind of go in this energy of out of balance, where we're not kind of prioritizing ourselves, or we're not kind of filling our own cup with love here, when we're not filling our own cup with rest, with taking care of ourselves here. This is a huge kind of self-care card. So we're either taking it the opposite. We're not looking after ourselves, or we starting to are finally looking after ourselves, Gemini. You know, filling our cup with love here, really giving ourselves strength, telling ourselves, you know, we are important. We do deserve love. We do deserve to have things go away. We do deserve happiness here. Because it feels like almost with this kind of old repeating cycle that we have been having, we haven't really been sticking up for ourselves. Feeling like because of some energy of not feeling like we deserve something. It's like one person almost saying like, no, that's not for you. Or one person saying like, you know, you're not good enough for that, and you kind of believing it. And listening to that instead of being like, no, I know kind of deep down in my heart this is my truth, and you know, this is what I kind of want to do. And so it's kind of having that kind of, again, I'm going back to the no, but having that thing to just say no, like it is. Like, I believe in myself. I stand up for myself here. So make sure you are kind of balancing that energy right now, because I think it's going to be really important in these 2 weeks for you. Some of you might be walking away from a job, or a job might be ending for you here, or a job didn't come in the way that you wanted it to. Seems like that is okay, because you have the Seven of Cups in reverse, so even though this kind of thing is ending, or this job might not be coming in the way that you wanted to, you understand kind of what to do next. You're kind of been like, I understand maybe why this happened. I understand why this Knight of Pentacles didn't really come in for me. And going to kind of move forward from that. It's nice that you have the Seven of Cups here in reverse, because it just means that confusion is gone. Gemini, it just means being like, okay, I get what I have to do now. I understand that, I see that. And I think that kind of answer comes from this balance of energy here. It comes from this energy of being like, no. And a new start for you here, the Fool popping out. The Death card coming out as well. When I saw it upright, so I'm going to take it upright. Ten of Swords reversed in the end of the deck too. Good sign here that is whatever this kind of pain that we have been going through, or feeling like very, feeling very defeated by, feeling like very stabbed in the back by, there is this kind of new beginning for you here that is unraveling. I feel like this is kind of going to be a big change for you, and I said this with another air sign as well. It feels like a lot of the air signs are going through changes right now, but it feels like this is going to be like a new chapter for you. You're kind of going to be set free by this kind of almost like death of this old self, death of this old way of kind of going about things, of seeing things, of letting people walk all over us, of not seeing our value. It's not who we are anymore. We're changing that. And we're ready for this kind of fresh new start to happen here. I really got a message that you might be saying no to yourself as well. It's like, oh, I really want to do this, but it's like, no, that's not good for us. Not good for us. That's not good for us. So again, you might be doing that. You might be your kind of own guardian right now. I mean, we all have multiple thoughts popping through our head, right? That happens to me all the time too, Gemini. I'm just like, well, I really want to do this, but I'm like, do I actually really want to do this? Is that something that's stalking right now? Okay. Just pulling some energy oracle for you here. Yeah. Again, I said this in a reading earlier, but the cards do not lie. Okay? The energy oracle card, I think, is super important for your whole kind of reading here. It's the fifth chakra. It's talking about our throat chakra. And this is sometimes when it's in reversed, it's talking about that we need help to kind of speaking up or standing up for ourselves here. So, fifth chakra. Fifth chakra. It almost sounded like fish for a second. Anyways, this card reversed often indicates a significant block in your throat center. Something in your history may have caused you to shut down. But it's important now to break through the unhealthy pattern. This is the world in reverse, right? That unhealthy pattern. Or you may currently be in a situation where you fear, where the free sharing of your ideas, opinions, and feelings is being thwarted. In addition, the fear of self-expression, this card reversed, could indicate physical throat problems, as all the chakra cards reversed may signal difficulties in the area of the body. The physical trouble may be connected to blocked energy in the chakra, so it's more important to work on clearing the energy in the center involved. To clear the throat chakra, call upon Gabriel and meditate on his power blasting through any blocks. See your throat center spinning in a beautiful blue light and muster up the courage to speak your truth to yourself. And this is what I was talking about, and those around you. This is what I was kind of talking about standing up for ourselves here, right? Saying no, having boundaries here that are so important. It's time to let go of any old fear of confrontation and stand up for yourself from now on. It's huge power in that. Huge power for you coming in there, Gemini. They're coming in for you, Gemini. Wow. Having a hard time speaking today. There's true power in there for you, Gemini. It's that true power of saying no, or standing up for yourself when you feel like even others aren't really standing up for you. All right. We also got trust the timing. So often, for those who feel like they're here for a reason, sense that time is running out. They spend their life worrying that they may miss their moment, but the only way to miss your life or your moment is to spend your time worrying about missing it. It's never too late to answer a calling, and you're never too old. The tides of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out of perfect unison. Do not race ahead and ride a wave that was never meant for you. I think this is what they're saying with the word no. Don't do that as well. Don't race ahead and ride a wave that wasn't meant for you. You'll waste your precious time and energy when instead you could be enjoying your life. Everything has a season, and you're being called to trust the one that you're in. Do not let impatience, comparison, competition, or paranoia disturb the seeds. It seems that everyone has anxiety these days, constantly scanning for something they may have missed or a possible threat. Keeping our mind and body pointed in the same direction as our soul is near impossible at such reactive speeds. Right now you're being reminded to take a breath, trust the wave you came in on, and to trust the season you're in. Time isn't running out. There's plenty of time. There's no rush. It's never too late. How can you trust the timing of your life a little bit more? All right, Gemini. Strong reading, it feels like, in these 2 weeks, but by the end, it feels like you're going to be ready for this fresh start. That was your end of the month reading. I hope it helped.